What's up, everybody? We are back here on the Hunter Call of the Wild, and today we're going to be hunting the Grey Wolves for the last time before they get reworked with the brand new update. Now, as of now, we have no clue when this update is coming, but we would assume probably mid-June like usual. It will include a bunch of reworked animals, as well as a new map, new species, a new great one, a new weapon, tons of goodies, and a bunch of stuff that we probably don't even know about, because that's usually how updates go for the Hunter Call of the Wild. But I figured let's do one more hunt with the current Grey Wolves so we can get an idea of how big of a change they're actually getting. Let's take a shot on this caribou first, though, as we will, of course, hunt other stuff that we see along the way. Well, this bear knows we're here, so we should probably take a shot on her. And that's going to do the trick. Now, I figured that since we want to see the difference in the wolves between now and the update, we're going to hunt them in the daytime, just so we can get a good look at them out in the wild. I know we can obviously see them clearly on the harvest screen, regardless of day or night, but I want to see what they're like when they're actually roaming around in the world, because then I'll be able to get a better idea of what type of changes they actually receive in this next update. They looked really good from the trailer, so I'm really hoping that everything in general is going to look good for them. Hopefully the rares look good too, because obviously if they rework the furs, that's going to include the rares. So let's hope. There we go. We finally have some wolves, and one of them is even a mythical, which is really, really nice. Love to see that. I don't see anything else larger, so we're honestly just going to shoot this guy right here. We're zeroed for 150, so we'll aim slightly low, and yeah, that just demolished him. We even hit that one too. And I mean, dropped it in its tracks. Okay, let's see. We have, obviously, this 5 right here. I don't know where the 8 went, though. I guess this guy died really quick because of the fact that we hit the spinal cord. I guess that would make sense. Spinal cord plus vertebrae plus lung is obviously going to kill much quicker. You know, honestly, the wolves in Call of the Wild are one of those species where I never really thought they looked terrible. I always thought that they were fine. But now that we've seen what the revamped and reworked ones look like from the image you're going to see on screen right now, I gotta say, they definitely improved them to make them more realistic. Now, there's still a few details that could use a little bit of tweaking. One of the big things that I heard pointed out a lot was that the face shape is a little bit off on the wolves, and then it needs to be changed to look a little more realistic. But I'm not too worried about it. That's a small detail that I'm sure at some point they'll probably tweak. But for now, this is a massive improvement seeing these new furs, and I'm really excited to see them when they come with the new map. Oh, no, don't get away, little guy. I gotta shoot every single fox that I find, because I'm not really doing a full-on fox grind anymore. I kind of don't really care to grind for a Great One Fox, but if I just shoot every single fox I see on my normal hunts, eventually one's bound to spawn, right? And honestly, if I were to get a Great One Fox in that way, I feel like it would just be super cool. And since I really don't enjoy doing the full-on grind setups for foxes, this is definitely going to be the next best thing. Let's just grab that guy. Not anything special, but hey, all of them count. We've also got ourselves a moose down there. I think I will take a shot at this because we are trying to herd manage our moose, and we definitely want to take down any fours we see. And that should be a hit on that guy. It's definitely a hit, but not a good one, unfortunately. Let's get another shot into him. And if we can, we'll try to get another one as well. And trees are a thing, apparently. I have like one more chance here. And I blew it. And we should also probably kill the female that was with that male fox. Let's just drop a shot into her. Well, after a lot of tracking, we finally found our moose. And yeah, that explains why it didn't kill it fast. And we only hit one other shot, so that didn't help either. Ooh, there we go. We got some wolves over here, it sounds like. As you can probably tell by the howling, that definitely indicates wolves. You know, guys, at some point today, I may do a little bit of tweaking to some of my microphone settings because I want to get it to where it's a little bit more even, to where it doesn't fluctuate in volume levels as much. Because I've noticed when I'm editing recently that when I start a sentence, I'm really loud, and then I kind of trail off and get a little bit quieter as things go on, and that's partially just me, like, forgetting to speak up to keep an even level, or sometimes it's me speaking up a little bit too much and then dropping it down to a more normal volume level. So I might do some, like, screwing around with the compressor settings and try to get things to be a little bit more, like, flat across the board without, like, taking out the obvious increase you should have if you, like, yell and get excited for, like, a great one or something. I'm going to do a little bit of tweaking with that and see if I can get it perfect. But first, let's go ahead and shoot this little guy. Yeah, it's going to be the end of him. He's dead. Oh. I just heard wolves. But where? They're, like, really close from what I can tell. I heard the growl off in this direction over here. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We got the shotgun with slugs. This thing is kind of a monster at killing wolves that are attacking. Smoked him. Is he the only one? He just might be. You know, this might be the last wolf that was left over from when I got attacked over here during a moose hunt that I did on live stream. You guys may remember that we murdered probably 6 or 7 wolves out of a pack, but we didn't get all of them. And I guess that was the last one remaining.
A few hours later.
And I've returned to the wolf hunt after a live stream and, of course, messing with my mic like I said I was going to do. Did some tweaking to the microphone settings, then did my live stream for the day, and now we're back here on Yukon, and I've decided, you know what? We're going to switch it to nighttime and go to the drink zones, because we're not really having too much luck finding them in feeding, resting zones, etc., etc., so we're going to go to the actual drink zones for them. Unfortunately, it's nighttime, so we're not going to be able to see them as well, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do to find them. Well, we've got a level 7 kind of fleeing from us. Actually, fleeing to us, oddly enough. Not great shooting. It's gonna die, but that was definitely not what we wanted to do. We've got more of them. Well, that's a problem. We spooked it off, but suppose it is what it is. Honestly, this, like, sucks for finding anything, so I didn't expect them to just go unspooked all the time, because Copper Bull just sucks as a lake. It is brutal to hunt. We got some more gray wolves. Oh, fleeing? Come on. I just heard the warning call, and they're already fleeing. You've got to be joking, man. Well, that's a 5 there. That's at least something. We didn't spook them all off, at least. Not that this guy's anything special, but let's try to get him. Down he goes. Well, we just keep spooking off all of the wolves, unfortunately, so yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Let's just see if we can maybe get one here, and yeah, he's going down. Definitely got him. Or no, we didn't actually get him good. Oh, and there's more over there. Well, a little bit of a aquatic wolf. I was gonna say a little bit of a detour here, going after another wolf, but then he did whatever that was, going in the water. And he's dead. There's our beautiful wolf right there. That is the 7 that we screwed up on the run. Would have been a gold, but unfortunately did not get a good shot. Let's get a good look at this guy right here, because, I mean, this is the last video where we're going to be seeing wolves looking like this. They're going to be completely different next time that we go on a wolf hunt. Oh my gosh. What am I looking at? That is insane, the amount of them that are here. Whoa. Oh, legendary! So, not only is there a crazy zone in a spot I was already set up for moose in, but it's got a 9. It has a 9 legendary wolf. That is crazy, man. That is absolutely crazy. I think they're the only ones here. Yeah, they're the only ones here. Let's get in the stand so that we don't delete any of our moose zones that are here. But oh my gosh, I gotta take that guy down. That's so amazing. How far away is it? Approximately 208, so that's definitely far enough away to do the 22 trick. Let's 22 trick to get it to move a little bit so we can get a broadside shot. Here it is. That should be good. It's good. Let's go. Anything else we can shoot? I don't know if we're going to get a chance at any of these other ones. Yeah, we're not going to get a chance at any of the other males. Actually, there we go. We nailed him. Honestly, the nighttime hunting for the wolves has been going so much better than the daytime did. I feel like when we were hunting in the daytime, it was just way too few and far between in terms of finding zones. Whereas here, in the nighttime, we can actually see them a little bit more often because of the fact that we know where drink zones are going to be, obviously. But what we don't know is if this guy is going to make diamond. Will he be a diamond? It's a diamond, and it's huge, too! Oh my gosh, this is my biggest wolf ever. I think 80 is max weight. However, it's not max score. It's a little bit below. 40 is max score. This guy is 38.89. I mean, we gotta tax it. That is my biggest wolf of all time, and we got it before the new update. Hopefully, whenever the new map drops, we can get a diamond off of the brand new Alberta map as well, because that would be super sick to get a diamond pre-update and one post-update. We'll have to see how that goes, but we're off to a great start to the day. Got some more of them down here, very close to an outpost, in fact. This is a very accessible area near Rustline Ridge. Love this little outpost right here, Coppertop Hill. Such a good part of the map in the daytime. You can see those beautiful, like, red plants throughout the entire area. You can't really see them now because it's snowing and nighttime, but normally you can see the beautiful red plants. Love this location. Always been one of my favorites. We've got a couple of nice wolves down there. We got that 6 and we got that 7. Let's pop them both. Okay, yeah, that's both of them. I'm almost positive we got both of them. We might as well pop the solo across the way as well. Beautiful shot. What do we got here? That is a 3723 level 7. Another nice gold. Honestly, you get so many golds with the wolves. It's honestly pretty impressive just how often they give you golds. And there's a few species like that in the game. I mean, turkeys very often give you gold. It's honestly rare to get one that isn't gold. Got a few over here, but nothing like... Oh, actually, never mind. I stand corrected. I was about to say nothing too crazy, but I missed that somehow. I mean, I saw that guy and I saw the 7, but I missed the 8. Luckily, my shot didn't miss the 8. Let's see what we got here. That is the mythical 3865. Is actually a pretty good one. I'll take that. It's good to get some big wolves down. I'm really hoping that we will get some good respawns from these because we'll probably go through them at least once before the new map drops just to make sure there's not anything crazy on my map. Because obviously we are shooting wolves today, which means there's going to be respawns. So at some point I'll probably go through and just check every zone without shooting anything to make sure I'm not missing anything whenever the new update hits. This was the one that we had to shoot twice, and I'm really curious what this is going to look like. Oh, yeah, that's about what I expected, man. That's about what I expected. Honestly, kind of cool that it died in that way, though. That's good for some screenshots right there. Well, we got a few more over here. In fact, those two will definitely take down. I see 3 males, 2 females. The 6 and 7 are definitely the highest levels of them. Let's go for this guy and then get his buddy as well. Honestly, that was probably some of our better shooting of the day. Oh, wait. I stand corrected. I messed up that second shot somehow. Yet I nailed the first one and I didn't really adjust at all. Interesting. Let's see, where did that first shot even hit? Did it hit the leg? Oh, it hit intestines? What? Wait, so that's what happened. That's why we missed. It started running as I took the shot. I'm almost positive. Like, based on what we see here, I did not remember it being in a jumping, running animation when I took the shot, so I am inclined to believe that it was already running when we took the shot and it just didn't register that animation. Very unfortunate. Well, we've got a few more wolves over there. We've got a 7, a 3, a 7, a 2, a 6, a 7, a 3. Oh my lord, there's so many. We got 6, we got 7, we got 8, we got 6, we got 3, we got 6, we got 2. There's so many wolves. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of wolves. Well, I guess we'll try to kill a few of them. All right, so we have a really good angle on the 8 and one of the 7s. I think we shouldn't have too much problems at all taking down both of them. Oh, he turned. He turned, and I got the 6 instead of the 7. Oh, no. Well, I did see aggressive, so please let them be aggressive. Oh, yeah, this is what we needed. Let's go. We got some angry wolves. Hopefully they make it to us before they stop being angry. Although, to be honest, I could just blast them, but I've got moose zones here, so I don't want to do that. I want to drag them away from this area. We're going to have to try and get to about, like, probably right here in order to not delete our zones. Okay, here they come. They actually did come all the way up here. Actually, no. Did they? There's no way. They started fleeing the second they got up here. And no, my dog does not have the perk where it can spook off predators, so that wouldn't have been why. I think it just took them way too long to get to me, so they gave up. All right, let's see what we got here. This is the level 6, which obviously isn't anything special, but we did get a mythical as well, which is always nice to see. 3784, a little bit lower scoring for a mythical, but still a mythical nonetheless. Well, it's level 6s galore at this zone, it would seem, and a 5, of course. But we got multiple 6s, so we got to take them all out if we can. I'm going to wait for them to drink. Yeah, take a drink. There we go. We got 2 of them. And they're both dying. You know, we have shot a lot of wolves today, and to be honest, we haven't even checked half of the locations they could potentially be. I mean, we've gone through probably about half, but there's definitely a lot more places that we could go to find wolves. However, considering we already got an incredible wolf and I've got other things I need to do today, we're probably going to go ahead and end things here. We got to take a good look at the wolves in their current state. We took down a trophy legendary wolf, and we managed to get a lot of cool little shots here just in time for the brand new map where everything is going to change with the wolves. Now, we don't know exactly the day that we're going to get the update. However, it is likely going to be mid to late June. I would predict mid-June because that's normally the time. So hopefully we get that around that time. Hopefully there'll be a long early access leading up to it so that hopefully we get to show things off and stuff like that. I'm excited for this update. I think it's going to be pretty cool. But if you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, be sure to leave a comment letting me know what you think of the upgrade the wolves have got. I'll put it up on screen again so you guys can see. What do you guys think? Is it better in the current state, or do you like the reworked ones a little bit better? Regardless, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!